So losing weight can be quite a rocky process that requires a lot of mental fortitude or training. I used to be obese and weighed a total of 270 plus pounds. At that point in my life, I was honestly tired of being tired. I kept getting injured a lot. Looking back on my weight loss journey, there are many things that I wish I would have known before starting, or I wish I would have more internalized and mentally prepared myself. Alright, so I want to share with you now 7 key things that helped me lose 70 pounds and also build mental fortitude and perseverance. First is to develop a bounce back mentality, to bounce back harder, faster, stronger each time you have a bad day. If your weight loss journey is anything like mine, you've probably experienced a lot of ups and downs. And on those down days, especially when you first start off, it's easy to feel self-pity or self-doubt. So many people say that starting is the hardest part, which I think starting is very crucial and can be difficult. So if you have started, that is amazing. And you have to take that first step, right? And I would beg to differ that the hardest part is actually learning to bounce back, especially at the early stages of starting your weight loss journey. The key here is not to be consumed by negative emotions if you have a bad eating day or a few bad eating days. It's important to look at what happened during the day and just recognize it and accept what happened instead of focusing on those negative emotions. And then also look at any positives that may have happened. The biggest thing here is be able to move on quickly and bounce back even stronger. It's a skill that requires patience and practice, but if you implement this mindset earlier on, it will make your weight loss journey so much easier. So the second lesson I wish I would have known earlier on is to not focus too much on the destination, on the exact weight I need to hit or the exact way I need to look, but instead enjoy the grind. I believe it was on a podcast, but I heard something super interesting from Andrew Huberman, one of my favorite people out there who talks about health and fitness and the research behind it. And I am paraphrasing here, but essentially he said he was talking about dopamine and dopamine levels. And if we focus too much on the destination or that end reward, we really may not enjoy the journey as much. Our dopamine levels really may not be as high. So in a nutshell, if we focus too much on the reward, we won't enjoy the present as much and feel as satisfied in the moment. And when we reach that end goal reward, it may not be as satisfying. And the truth is the end goal reward is ongoing. And reaching that destination is just a one-time thing. Once you hit your weight goal, you still have to enjoy the grind and put in the work to maintain it. And truly, once I started implementing this mentality, I started to enjoy my workouts so much more. I felt so much more satisfied being present in the moment each day. Basically, no matter what, there is going to be some grind, some hard work to do. So it's best to develop a mentality that helps you enjoy that process. The third thing I wish I would have known earlier on is the importance of building self-awareness. For myself, I found it's important to find times for relaxation, to recover and recharge. This could look like just slowing down your day, getting away from distractions, that type of a thing. As a result, I became more in tune with my body and built self-awareness, and also recognized more clearly food triggers and things like that. Simply put, by building your self-awareness, it's easier to recognize triggers and also say no to things. The fourth lesson is that consistency most of the time trumps everything else. I found that even if I had sweets from time to time, or even cheat meals or off days, as long as the majority of the time I was implementing healthy eating habits and exercise, I saw results. So it's so very important, especially when starting out, to not require perfection, just require progress and consistency. So it's okay to have sweets or something unhealthy that you really like from time to time. And if it gets out of hand, implement the bounce back mentality. Number 5 is to tie your health goals to a motivational reward. Now, the reward is not everything. Reaching that end destination is not going to bring you the most satisfaction. It's the journey, as I mentioned before. But from a motivational standpoint, I found that having something that inspired me as a milestone really helped me stay more consistent. There were 2 things that I did. First, I signed up for a sprint triathlon, which kept me super motivated and I was excited working towards that goal. And the second thing was signing up for a healthy wage, where essentially you bet money to lose a certain amount of weight in a specific amount of time. And if you reach that goal, then you get your money back plus interest. Part of the motivation to these 2 things is there is a sense of accountability. I signed up for something and I want to see it through. Number 6 is to be accountable no matter what, or developing a no excuses, I will be accountable mentality. The reason I say here no excuses or no matter what is because if you're tracking your progress and you have a really bad day, for example, you miss a workout or you don't eat healthy one day, it is crucial to still hold yourself accountable and write that down no matter the outcome. Because I found that the more you track your progress, the more you are to stick to your goals. So whether that's tracking your progress on a calendar, in a journal, or with a friend, make sure no matter what to report what happened and be truthful and transparent with your progress. This can be hard to do, especially if you're not seeing a lot of progress or you feel like your progress is not going as fast as you expected. But if you can get past that, I found that it helps so much in the long run. And number 7 is simply to optimize your environment. This can be something that's actually pretty easy to do and can be done early on in somebody's weight loss journey. Some of the benefits I've experienced by optimizing my environment include reduced cravings, increased self-awareness, and increased motivation. And what optimizing your environment looks like is getting rid of most, if not all, unprocessed foods or unhealthy foods in the home, and also in the car or just wherever you're at if possible. It's kind of like ripping off a band-aid. It's hard and it hurts to be getting rid of all those unhealthy things, but the pain only lasts for a little bit. It's not good enough just to get rid of unhealthy foods in your environment. It's more important to replace those things with healthy options or things that you like to eat that are both healthy and delicious around the home. It helped me so much to have healthy snacks or healthy alternatives readily accessible. That way, when a sweet tooth or a sugar craving hits, I am fully prepared. Okay, so those are the 7 things I wish I would have known or more fully internalized at the beginning of my weight loss journey. If you found this video helpful or insightful, please leave a like and subscribe for more content to come. In this channel, I'm working to complete 11 month-long health challenges in 2023, and my goal is to change this dad bod into a fit bod and have a visible six-pack by the time I reach age 30. It's going to take implementing all the lessons I shared with you today. I'll catch you next video. Take care.